This one's for all my authors out there. Sense and Insensitivity, which I think is a play on the title of the movie Sense and Sensibility. I could be wrong, I might be stretching with that one. Starts out with Ida and King trying to peddle goods with no one buying. Turns out there's a book fair in town, which Luz is super excited about, but King and Ida aren't too thrilled about it.
A fair without rides?
Who needs rides when this can take you anywhere?
A, you. B, I'm bored. C, I feel like pickpocketing some dork while they browse.
Luz and King explore and see a writing competition, then Luz wants to enter because being a writer is her backup plan.
So my runner-up dream was to be a writer. I've had this about the author picture since I was 7 years old. I know my good angle.
King sees how much power and fame an author has over his fans, so he immediately wants in on the competition. Meanwhile, Ida overhears Lilith talking to a vendor about the bloom of eternal youth, a rare flower that can grant eternal youth. Ida plans to grab the flower for herself to stick it to her sister. Yeah, I'm sure this will go well. Luz and King start having a brainstorming session, and it starts off as well as you'd think.
Done.
Aw, is that all you want to see?
They get started with the writing process with a snappy montage. King and Luz start having a bit of a disagreement about certain story aspects.
I think a little romantic tension could help the scene.
Hey, there's more to life than shipping.
Don't you dare insult shipping in my presence.
Ida tells Luz that she's leaving, and when she gets back to the room, she sees that King made a few minor edits to their story.
Lusora dies?
Foreshadowing? Luz quits and King goes to get people to read his story and happens to run into the most famous publisher on the Isles.
Then all you have to do is sign here.
You're ominous, and I like it.
Yeah, I'm sure this won't have repercussions. King's book ends up selling really well, making him the most famous author on the Boiling Isles. Ida continues on her quest for the bloom of eternal youth until she eventually runs into Lilith.
Spicy toss! Oh! Lily?
Adolin? Oh, and of course you would be here just to be a nuisance.
King tries to invite Luz to his book release party, and she reluctantly decides to show up. Unfortunately, King realizes that he can't write a good book without her, and she storms off.
Excuse me?
We make a great team. So, here's a pen. Righty, clock's a-ticking.
I'm not writing for you after you made fun of all my ideas.
Hey, what the heck?
Congratulations on all your hard-earned success.
Such drama. Anyway, Lilith gets caught by a giant spider crab and is saved by Ida. They find the bloom of eternal youth, but it turns out to be a scam run by the guy that sold them the map. Luz is approached by the publisher and is put in a box, and then King is tossed in with her. The only way for them to escape is to write Ruler's Reach 2 as per King's contract. While trapped in the box, they have a heartfelt moment.
Luce, you're living your dream. You're becoming a witch. But this celebrity is as close as I'll ever get to my dream. It all went to my head, and I hurt you. I'm sorry.
Hey, being with you is one of my favorite parts of this dream. I have a plan.
Meanwhile, the Clawthorne sisters are not impressed by the scammer.
He scammed us. Can you believe he scammed us?
I thought there was a 50-50 chance going in. Hard not to admire the tenacity, though.
Good entrance, but that outfit. Ah!
Oh, look at his little shoes.
The response should be, "Ah, no, spare us!"
Ah, sure. Spare us.
Woe to us whose fates are sealed.
Luz and King manage to grab the contract and rip it up, breaking the spell. King releases the boxed-in authors to attack Pignette, but his guards stop them. Things aren't looking good until an unlikely savior comes to the rescue.
Huh? King! I am your biggest fan! And I fought my way back here for you to read my story?
If I read this, will you go so I can annihilate them in peace?
Of course!
Tiny Nose to the rescue, I guess. The pair slip out while Pignette is obsessed with his newest find, and after beating up the scammer, the sisters have a sweet moment.
Oh, great. You gonna cart me away to the coven now, are you?
Not now, because I want to give you a chance to join on your own. Join me in the Emperor's coven, Adolin. He could even heal your curse.
No, I'll heal it on my own terms. I don't want to owe him anything. Catch you later, sis.
Not if I catch you first.
Ida gets back to the owl house and finally sits and relaxes and wants to curl up with a good book.
Nope, I don't know nothing about that.
We hate books. Wow, look at the time.
What's a book? Good night!
Huh? What the?
Girl, you do not want to know.
Yeah, she missed quite the adventure while she was away. This episode is one of my favorites, with a really fun premise in both the A plot with King and Luz and the B plot with Ida and Lilith. Getting to see more of King and Luz's sibling dynamic is always entertaining, especially when they argue. The conclusion is satisfying with them making up as well. The B plot with the Clawthorne sisters was also really funny, especially when they beat up the guy that scammed them. All in all, I give Sense and Insensitivity a 9 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, consider subscribing, and I'm the Wildcard. As always, I'll see you next time. Peace.